Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a Coles grocery haul. I haven't shopped at Coles for a while, so I thought I'd shop this week there and just get a few things. I haven't bought a lot like I normally do because I still have a lot of food in the fridge and the freezer. So this week I've bought some snacks. Now I haven't bought these chip boxes for such a long time because they've been so expensive. This week they're on special for 2 boxes for $15, and that's even so expensive. So I thought the kids can have some on the holidays, and then we can have them for school as well. So a box is going to get put away. My youngest boy wanted rice bubbles again, so we've got rice bubbles. I don't think these were really on special. They're still pretty expensive. I also picked up some peanut butter and honey. So I did order the Coles honey in a squeezy bottle. They didn't have it in stock, so they've given me the Capilano one, which is usually $15 for that one for a kilo. And I also got peanut butter. I don't think that was really on special. I had to get some tea bags. So these ones were on special this week, but my decaf that I've bought weren't. So so I had to get some tea bags. I've got like family coming up, so I didn't really have many normal sort of tea bags, so I had to get them. I also picked up some of these nice and natural chocolate nut bars and roasted nut bars. I just want to have these in the cupboard for myself for when I just want to, a snack or something like that as something different. And these were 2 boxes for $8. I also picked up some Nesquik, just the strawberry one. We do have a lot of chocolate sort of milk in the house, so I always sort of get the strawberry quick for the kids because we just shake it up with the milk in the milk container. Now the shapes were on special this week, so I always try and get these every time they're on special. I picked up 18 rolls of the Coles toilet paper. I just always like to have this in stock now, so always got a turnover of toilet paper, and we are having visitors as well this week, so I had to get that. I also picked up some of these Coles Ultra dishwashing tablets. I don't know whether I've tried these, but these weren't a bad price, and I've completely nearly run out. I've only got about 2 left, and on the holidays I have been using the dishwasher twice a day, which I think everyone has. I also have picked up these pitted Kalamata olives. This is one thing I like from Coles. They sell this huge jar of olives, and it's not a bad price, so I always get that when I shop at Coles. I also picked up some spicy capsicum dip and French onion dip, just for something easy to put on the table with some corn chips or some olives and just some pickers. So I picked up those 2 as well, even though the kids will just go and eat most of that spicy capsicum dip pretty quickly. They love that one. I've also picked up some of this crystallized ginger. Now I'm really into ginger at the moment. I did buy the Aldi one, and it wasn't bad. The Aldi one, I was happy with it, and it wasn't very expensive, but I couldn't find any other ginger but the Budrum ginger. They didn't have like any home brand one or anything at Coles, so I picked up this week. And just to see what that tastes like. But the Aldi one is pretty good, and when I go back to Aldi, I'll definitely get some more of it, even though the Budrum ginger is nice and it's Australian as well, so that's good. I've also got some crumpets. I just like to have these, after dinner with a cup of tea. Don't really have them for breakfast, but it's definitely just like a supper sort of thing. I've also picked up these Coles refried beans. This is why I shopped at Coles this week, just to get a few of these things, because they don't have these anywhere else, and I really like the taste of those refried beans from Coles, and they're a really good price. So I bought 3 cans there. Now, I usually get this rye bread from Woolworths. They don't have it in stock. It is really expensive, but you don't need a lot of it, and I just freeze it. So, that is an expense for us when I buy that bread, but it'll last me ages in the freezer, and I only have it now and then because it's just so filling, and if you have like a big sandwich or have 2 pieces, it really can fill you up. I picked up these mini pikelets for the kids just as something different, even though I have made them pikelets over the school holidays. I just thought these were easy just to put some jam and butter on when they're hungry, because let's face it, they have been hungry like all the time lately. So I just thought that would be great just to store in the fridge, and they can just help themselves with that. But like I said, I did make up a batch and freeze them, which I will show you that video soon. Now I bought these chocolate dipped like gingerbread biscuits, but they're broken. They're both broken, so it doesn't matter. They're going to break anyway, aren't they, when they open them? But I just had a vision that they were like gingerbread men, but they're not. They're just a chocolate dip biscuit, but just as a bit of a treat for them. But I guess they'll just have to sit outside and eat that and enjoy that on one of their little snack times throughout the day. So I've picked up some paracetamol for the medicine cabinet, and we've been using those chapsticks and things like that, but we just go through them really quickly, and I don't find them very hygienic. So I just thought a thing of Vaseline would be a lot easier for the kids, and especially my youngest boy gets really red lips because of winter, so he keeps on licking them and they keep drying out. So I just bought some Vaseline, and it's good for everything. You know, if the kids have got a sore, you know, dry hands or lips or anything like that. I also picked up some of the Coles lemon juice. We put this with soda water and we just love it. So my husband really likes it. So it's really good as a backup if you don't have any lemons for winter. And I got this pumpkin. I don't really recall buying an organic pumpkin. I must have put it in the cart by mistake, but I don't know. But yeah, so I just got some pumpkin, but that's what I got. It could have been a substitute, but I think I may have done that by mistake because I think I wanted like a bigger pumpkin than that. I also got some ginger because I just like ginger with chicken and honey and sesame seeds and things like that. And also 3 lemons as well. Like I said, it's flu season, so it's really good just to have them as a backup. And I like to have it with water as well. I got some Coles sandwich slices because it's just so easy to have, you know, the cheese slices in the house for the kids when they want toasties. And I have been finding some of the cheese blocks are really stringy for the kids when they eat it, like they can really choke on it. So I just got slices for that. I also just picked up 3 litres of light milk this week. We still have plenty in the fridge, so that's all I needed. And I got some McCain's hash browns. I think these aren't the ones I got last time, but these are the ones they had. And the kids really enjoy these. So I got the hash browns, and I also got just some frozen straight cut chips because these are just handy to have in the freezer. And the hash browns are really good. Like, I don't really need the chips with the hash browns. They really like them. And I just thought I'd get this as something different. We haven't had these in so long. Just some custard tarts, a 6-pack there. And I thought that's easy. I don't need to cook anything. And they can just have that when they feel like it, or a pancake. Now, this was a bit of a mistake. I left this in the cart and it was on special one week for $3.50 or $3.80. But this week it was $8. So by mistake, I bought that Sara Lee cheesecake and paid $8 for it. But that's okay. Can't do much about it. So that's my grocery haul this week. That's all I've bought this week because I want to get through all the food in the fridge and the freezer. And we are having visitors up as well, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to be having. So there won't be a meal planner again this week. I'll start that the next week because we're probably just going to be eating out a fair bit and just doing snacks and having barbecues and all that sort of thing. But this week's grocery haul did cost $192.98, which was quite expensive. But I did get expensive things like the bread, which is expensive, and I got the honey, and things like that, and the ginger and all that sort of thing, but still so expensive. And I did pay a delivery fee of $11 because I think it was a priority delivery where they just come around in the car and drop it off. So that was pretty expensive too. But, that's what happens sometimes. I find the smaller shops cost the most, and then you do the big shops and you seem to get so much more for your money sometimes. But that's what happens when you're buying like the bulk honeys and the peanut butters and all that sort of thing. And let's face it, things are not getting any cheaper. But once the kids get back to school, we can get onto more of a routine and probably not have so much snacks and all that sort of thing. And I've got their lunch boxes sorted, the dreaded lunch boxes. But anyway, we all love doing that. But other than that, that's my grocery haul today for $192.98. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.